Things. First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to view this DVD. I put together a short presentation on lock grooming, shampooing natural hair, and natural hair combing and setting. I hope this information will help you with your natural hair care needs. Hi, I'm Taliah Waajid. I'm a nationally and internationally renowned natural hair care specialist, master cosmetologist, natural hair educator, the owner of the Taliah Waajid Natural Hair Care Center, the founder of the World Natural Hair Health and Beauty Show, and the manufacturer of Taliah Waajid Black Earth products. I have over 25 years of hands-on experience in servicing natural hair, braids, locks, twists, and other forms of healthy hair care. I know what your hair needs to be healthy. The Taliah Waajid Black Earth product line is the first complete line of products that cater to the distinctive needs of natural hair care. Black Earth products were introduced 8 years ago to salons and have been accepted with rave reviews because they really work. Black Earth products are moisture-based and were formulated to provide much-needed moisture and conditioning for natural hair care. Black Earth products can also be used on chemically processed hair and hair that is transitioning from chemicals to natural. Because there are many people who are making a decision to transition to natural hair, the demand for quality products have grown. There are a lot of products out there that claim they are formulated for natural hair care, but fail to provide what is really needed for curly hair textures. The Taliah Waajid Black Earth product line has what is needed to provide softness, moisture, and conditioners for all textures of curly hair. There is more information about the Taliah Waajid Black Earth product line, the Taliah Waajid Natural Hair Care Center, the World Natural Hair Health and Beauty Show, and the Taliah Waajid training seminars at the end of this DVD. I hope you enjoyed this short presentation on the use of the complete line of the Taliah Waajid Black Earth products, as well as the styling tips. I'm Taliah Waajid, Natural Hair Care Specialist. Enjoy. This is our first model. Her name is Jay. Jay's hair is locked. Jay had a relaxer before she started her locks. She cut the relaxer off and was left with about 2 inches of hair. From there, Jay started her locks. The length you see is a result of 2 years of natural hair care. Jay has traditional locks. They are large to medium in size. Locks come in many different sizes. Large, medium, and small locks can all be very versatile when it comes to styling. Smaller locks are usually the most versatile of all, but larger to medium locks can sometimes provide the look of more fullness and volume. If you are thinking about locking your hair, it is best that you look at several photos of lock sizes and styles. Then choose the size and style that you feel will best fit your face shape and your lifestyle. I think these are the perfect size for Jay. We're going to do a crinkle set on Jay's hair. We will start out by shampooing her hair. First of all, we want to thoroughly wet the hair. In order to wet the hair, we must use our fingers and hands to separate the hair and apply water directly to the scalp. When the hair is chemical-free, you have to make sure that the scalp is thoroughly wet before applying shampoo. If you don't, you run the risk of your scalp not being properly cleansed, which will cause unnecessary itching and even odor. Also, you will use less product when the hair is thoroughly wet before applying shampoos. The herbal cleanser provides a cool, tingling sensation that lets you know that it's working. The herbal cleanser was designed to remove excess dirt and product buildup. Your hair and scalp will feel very clean and refreshed after each use. Once your hair and scalp are completely wet, pour a small amount of the herbal cleanser into your hands and apply it in between the hair and directly on the scalp. Repeat this until shampoo has been applied all over the head. Begin shampooing by massaging the scalp and working the shampoo through the hair. Thoroughly rinse by separating the hair and applying water directly to the scalp, then working down the locks. Rinse the locks last. The Total Body Black Earth Shampoo is a moisturizing, conditioning, and softening shampoo. It is best to always use it after you use the herbal cleanser for maximum softening and conditioning. After rinsing the herbal cleanser, separate the hair, pour a small amount of the Total Body Black Earth Shampoo into your hands and apply it to your scalp and work down to the ends of the hair. Shampoo for about 2 minutes and rinse. The herbal conditioner is a creamy, very concentrated moisturizing conditioner. You can use the herbal conditioner as an instant conditioner or sit under the dryer for 10 to 15 minutes for deep conditioning. Apply the herbal conditioner to the hair and use your fingers to work the product through the hair strands. Distribute to the locks from the roots to the ends. Rinse and towel dry. Though the herbal conditioner softens the hair, it will not make your locks unravel. Jay has a head full of beautiful, healthy locks. Her locks are layered, which adds extra style and fits her face shape. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to give Jay a crinkle set. First, we're going to give her a lock touch-up and some lock grooming. The lock touch-up will consist of us addressing her new growth first. The lock grooming will consist of us cleaning up a few frizzy locks. The Lock It Up is an alcohol-free locking gel. It is light, yet its consistency is formulated to hold the hair without flaking. Lock It Up is used to start and maintain locks, twists, and other natural hairstyles. Because it has no alcohol, it can also be used on chemically processed hair without flaking up or buildup. Earlier, I spoke of the size of Jay's locks. Here you see why Jay's locks are large. The size of the parts determine the size of the locks. The larger the parts, the larger the locks will be. The smaller the parts, the smaller the locks will be. Here, Jay has only 3 locks in this section of her head. There is enough space here to put as many as 5 to 12 locks, depending on how large you want your locks to be. Attend to 1 lock at a time. Apply a small amount of Lock It Up to the section of the hair that is not locked. That's the new growth. Use the palms of your hand and roll the lock clockwise. Use a small metal or plastic clip to hold the twisted new growth in place. Move on to the next lock. Repeat this technique as you move up to the top of the head to complete the style. Jay has not had a touch-up in more than 2 months. This is why there is so much unlocked hair from the scalp to the locked hair. A lock touch-up is similar to a relaxer touch-up because you are addressing the new growth. With a lock touch-up, you use your fingers and hands to retwist the roots. By doing this, you are directing that new growth to lock. Continue to repeat the clockwise palm roll technique. Let's talk about frizzies. Frizzies can occur when the locks have not been groomed in quite some time. Let me clarify that. When I say have not been groomed, I don't mean that the locks were not shampooed. Some people do not groom their locks, but they do shampoo them. Frizzies also occur when the curl pattern is not tight and the hair is going through the locking process. I don't like to cut or trim frizzies. I would rather try to include that hair into the lock. The way I do this is to use a little bit of Lock It Up and wind that loose hair around the lock in a clockwise manner. Then use the palm rolling technique to reinforce the hair into the lock. Notice that we are using 2 clips to hold almost every lock we touch up. This is because of the amount of new growth that Jay has, also because of the length of Jay's hair. We have completed our lock touch-up. At this point, we will place Jay under the dryer for an hour to an hour and a half. Once the hair is dry, we will remove the clips and apply the strengthener to the scalp. You can also use African healing oil on your hair and scalp. The technique for the crinkles and curls can be done while the clips are still in. To achieve the crinkled look, we use the Crinkles and Curls Natural Hair and Lock Setting Lotion on each section of hair before we braided it. We used about 4 to 5 braids in each plait. Make sure your braids are braided tightly so that you can achieve a deeper, longer lasting crimp in your crinkle style. Apply crinkles and curls to each section of the locks before you braid them together. Sit under the dryer for an hour to an hour and a half or until the hair is dry. Remove the braids and apply the herbal strengthener to the scalp. Now apply the African healing oil to the ends of the locks. For the finishing touch, spray the protective mist body fire to the hair and you are ready to go. Here our model has medium to coarse hair. We're going to do a natural rod set. This style can be done on short, medium length, or long hair. The results will yield a head full of beautiful curls that can last up to 2 weeks. The Herbal Cleanser is a pre-shampoo that should be used at least once a month to thoroughly cleanse the hair and scalp. You can use it each time you shampoo, but you have to follow up with the Total Body Black Earth Shampoo. The Herbal Cleanser provides a cool, tingling sensation that lets you know that it's working. The Herbal Cleanser was designed to remove excess dirt and product buildup. Your hair and scalp will feel very clean and refreshed after each use. First of all, we want to thoroughly wet the hair. In order to wet the hair, we must use our fingers and hands to separate the hair and apply water directly to the scalp. When the hair is chemical free, you have to make sure that the scalp is thoroughly wet before applying shampoo. If you don't, you run the risk of your scalp not being properly cleansed, which can cause unnecessary itching and even odor. Also, you will use less product when the hair is thoroughly wet before applying shampoo. Once the hair and scalp are completely wet, pour a small amount of the herbal cleanser into your hands and apply it in between the hair and directly on the scalp. Repeat this until the shampoo has been applied all over the head. Begin shampooing by massaging the scalp and working the shampoo through the hair. Thoroughly rinse by separating the hair and applying water directly to the scalp, then working down the hair strands. The Total Body Black Earth Shampoo is a moisturizing, conditioning, and softening shampoo. It is best to always use it after you use the herbal cleanser for maximum softening and conditioning. After rinsing the herbal cleanser, separate the hair. Pour a small amount of the Total Body Black Earth Shampoo into your hands and apply it to your scalp and work down to the ends of the hair. Shampoo for about 2 minutes and rinse. The herbal conditioner is a creamy, very concentrated moisturizing conditioner. You can use the herbal conditioner as an instant conditioner or sit under the dry for 10 to 20 minutes for deep conditioning. Apply the herbal conditioner to the hair and use your fingers to work the product through the strands. Distribute through the hair from the roots to the ends. Rinse and towel dry. The herbal conditioner softens the hair immediately. You will feel your hair becoming softer while you are using it. Now we are ready to comb the hair out. I recommend that you always comb through the entire head of hair before styling. Spray the protective mist bodifier on the hair while distributing it with your fingers. Massage it into the hair. Start at the nape area and part off a section of hair. Spray the protective mist bodifier to that section and work it through with your fingers. Comb through the hair by holding the hair at the base and combing out at the ends. Slowly comb up towards the scalp. Now you should be able to comb through that section with ease. Make a large plait and move on to the next section. Repeat these steps for comb out throughout the entire head while working from the back of the head to the top. Now let's begin our natural rod set. We start by parting off a section of the hair at the nape area. Apply the crinkles and curls to the parted section. Part off a smaller section and begin to roll the hair. Using end papers are an option. We want small to medium-sized curls, so we will use the pink rods. Once the first row is completed, part off the next section. If you want smaller or fuller curls, make your parted sections smaller. The hair should be a little damp while setting. Make sure to use the crinkles and curls on each section you part off. Repeat these setting steps throughout the entire head. Once your set is complete, sit under the dryer for 45 minutes to an hour or until the hair is completely dry. Remove the rods and separate the curls according to your liking. To achieve a fuller look, continue to separate the curls more than once. Now your rod set is completed.